Hello and welcome back, I'm Ursa and this is semi-final number 3 of the Pangaea World Cup. Now, I've been thinking about this a little bit. Can you have 3 semi-finals? Or does the word semi in itself mean that you can only have 2 of them? It's a conundrum, that. First off, we've got Friedrich Barbarossa of Germany, the all-production U-boat 3 Imperial City monster, or as I like to call him, the amazing ginger man of the game. Just no one can beat him. Secondly, we've got the Congo is what I would call. I really need to learn how to say his name. It's just too many. Like, I don't even know. Like, why is it so difficult to say? Mvimba a Nzinga. I just feel like trying to say it is just insulting so many people, so let's just avoid that one. Yeah, Congo. Generally the population kings of the game. Really good at building huge cities. Next up, Lao Toro, who still, I just feel like they haven't had the gamer full potential. Like there's another game in them where they will really just sort of run over everybody. Speaking of running over everybody, we've got Tamiris of Scythia, who, generally speaking, scraped through on the skin of her teeth to the semi-finals. Let's put it that way. So hopefully she'll be able to just raise her game a little bit. Lastly, John Curtin of Australia. If there's anything we need to know about Australia, it's that I just still think they look wrong green. Like, why did they change the colour? What made them do that? No idea. The secluded Norway start. Hopefully that'll keep these guys just alive for a little while. City-states on the left of the map, which is the west, I think. And now we have our competitors. We've got Mapuche, who seems to have settled actually with a lot of space. I mean, a lot of it's desert, there's a lot of mountains over here, but generally speaking, not a bad start. But Congo, middle of the map with city-states, and actually look at all this space beyond the city-states. This is a really interesting map. Whoever can get like this way will massively get loads of space. But past Carthage, you get another 2 cities in there. That'd be really good. Scythia up to the north. Generally speaking, Scythia likes a good horse start, and I don't know if there are any horses. Actually, no, there's some horses over here. Okay, they've got some horses, that's not too bad. And then Germany, over in the top right of the map, lots of space again. City-states, not too many around them. Jerusalem, Kamusai, I just don't think either is going to survive. And Australia in the far right of the map with a lot of desert actually. And, oh, they've got their own wonder, they've got Uluru. That's nice to see. Australia already going for the letter. John Curtin, you've changed your ways, good sir. You've changed your ways. And interestingly, we've got a real split in terms of settling. Scythia, Germany and Australia all getting 3 cities down before the Congo or Mapuche get a second city down. I have a feeling, yeah, the Congo has managed to get their settler stuck, which is never a good sign, and also Mapuche getting their settler stuck. I just don't understand why it does it. I mean, look, Mapuche have built another settler, and often once that extra settler settles, this one ends up getting released. So I don't know what is the problem there, but it just seems to be something about the way the computer runs and thinks. Maybe there's some sort of threat that it can see, like it's declared war on one of these city-states and won't bring its settler any closer. Like, I don't understand why that would happen. Oh, Australia, very quick on the odd expanding here. So 4 cities and also the letter taken in very rapid succession, with Scythia, generally speaking, settling and not building an army. It's a very small army for Scythia. I'm just sort of checking to see if it's gone everywhere. Look, Germany's already going after Kumasi. Jerusalem's safe for now, but yeah, where's Scythia's army? What are they doing? Mapuche finally starting to settle. Come on, guys. We know you've got it in you. Oh, look, and this settler is finally moving now. Okay, so Mapuche onto 3 cities. Congo even now with a second city. And look, there we go. The settlers are starting to run about. I'm hoping these guys will be, well, at some point will be fixed, but we shall see. We've seen a couple of civs go through, even with bugged settlers. So it's not the end of the world. It's just a little bit strange why it seems to happen all the time. And look, Geneva falling as well as Kumasi over here. So city-states very rapidly falling off the edge of the map. Is that Germany and Australia at war? I see it is. That is a very early war between civilizations. Is Germany also at war with Scythia? Yeah, they are. So Germany have decided to go to war with 2 people, or they've been declared on by 2 people. Maybe Kumasi triggered an emergency. Every now and then that happens. Scythia have got to be careful actually. Their army is just elsewhere. Not entirely sure where it is, but it is not around this city, and Germany are encroaching very rapidly. Congo also joins in with Scythia. Are we going to see Scythia drop out of the game way quicker than in the heat? I mean, the heats, they expanded just so rapidly, massively spreading across the map. Like a fat person with chocolate. I don't even know where that was going. That was a really forced joke. Well done, Ran. Well done. Germany thinking, nah, we don't even want that city. We're going to surround it and we're just going to ignore it and go straight for the capital. The boldness of that move is amazing. I really hope Germany pull that off, because otherwise they're just being idiots. There they are, literally going for the capital, and actually with the capital on 17 garrison strength. And the Congo taking this city with 3 units. Yeah, actually I don't blame them at all. Question is, will Scythia manage to get peace before they lose? Like, so often we see just random peace deals. Congo, yeah, look at that, taking a city. The loyalty, that'll, 14 turns, that'll do. They'll take that and keep that city fairly quickly. In Mapuche, what are you guys doing at the moment? Still going after Carthage, I see. Interesting. Okay, so Australia have now taken Preslav, so this entire area of the map is just completely free for Australia to expand into. Very impressive. Germany also getting walls up in all of its border cities, so those are going to be very difficult for Australia to take until they get siege weaponry, but Australia is going to try and take Jerusalem with a couple of galleys. We've, again, seen them be fairly successful at that in previous games. Now, can Germany take the capital with 2 war chariots and a spearman? It's looking tricky, but you know what? It's such a weak capital. They might just get away with this. Although, oh, here come the Scythian horse archers. Is this too little too late from Scythia? It probably is. Yeah, look at that. Germany. They take the capital, and just to rub it in, full loyalty. They're just like, we'll take your capital. That's fair enough. Here comes the Scythia horse archer rush, but Germany making peace with Scythia. I told you it's all about the random peace deals. Actually, look, Germany knew that Scythia are just falling apart. They can't even hold on to their cities here, so perhaps a very sensible peace deal here. You know what, though? Bold from Scythia. They've managed to steal this Congo city before claiming their own one back, and now both cities are just deeply unhappy. No one's happy from this deal. Why has this happened? Meanwhile, Mapuche taking Carthage, so 2 city-states down, maybe 1 more to go, will Yevon fall? And will Mapuche settle all of this land down south? Will they go after Norway? All of these questions, don't write off Mapuche, you know, there's got probably the biggest standing army in the game at the moment, and even though this settler is still bugged, they are on 5 cities, which is like a solid 3rd place. They're doing alright here. Yeah, unfortunately for Scythia, their horse archers are decent, but against the Congo special warrior unit, I mean, these things are tough. And just to make it really annoying, these things have, I think, +10 against ranged attacks. So, I mean, they are just invincible. Compared to that, they are literally the horse archer's worst nightmare. Actually, I say that. Maybe hoplites from Greece, a couple of those against horse archers. I'm not entirely sure which would be worse. Peace on all fronts. Australia and Germany make peace, even though, you know, Australia was starting to hit the walls down here. So, you know, something that, and Scythia and Congo make peace as well. So Scythia, it does live to fight another day. But will Mapuche go after it now? I mean, there's a weird selection of troops just randomly making their way through here. Oh no, Germany is now after Scythia again. Round 2, they've got the swordsmen out. They're going to go for it. And actually, considering they had troops in Scythia's old capital, yeah, I can see them falling very quickly. I mean, wow, that city just took a battering. Oh, and Mapuche wants to get involved as well. I don't think this is going to be a problem, unless Mapuche start killing Scythian units in their land and doing a whole loyalty issue. I mean, who knows? But the Congo declare war on Mapuche. Ooh, they didn't like that settle, I don't think. Mapuche settling right on the Congolese border there, and Congo are going to go for it. Now, will Mapuche regret sending loads of army up to Scythia? Probably yes, is what I would say. But will Mapuche lose a city? More difficult to say. They've got horsemen. Horsemen are fairly strong, but Congo have a lot of unique swordsman units here. Oh, Mapuche has crossbow though. Again, crossbow not very effective against these units, so yeah, it's difficult to call this one. It could go either way. Well, if there's one thing we could say for Scythia, it's that they didn't keep us waiting. Credit to them. They thought, you know what? No, we're dying very quickly. Let's just get it over with. Do this as quickly as possible. I respect that. I do respect that. And unfortunately, yeah, even that they just can't keep the loyalty in their cities anymore. But credit to them. They burned. The flame burned brightly, and Germany may have taken over. Well, the thing is, they've taken over these 2 cities, which actually means that no one else can invade Scythia very well, because Germany haven't given open borders to anybody. So it's very clever tactical play by Germany. They're going to be able to get all 4 Scythian cities in this area, and Congo only has taken away 1. So Germany really the winners from this little skirmish. It's just how quickly can they take down the capital and move this army onwards, because Germany could now go after Congo, or they could go after Australia, but Australia unfortunately are just so difficult to go after with their damn production bonuses. They just really are jammy like that. And credit to good old Norway, decided to forward settle Mapushi, which is always a good call there. Oh, and look, Mapushi have lost the city. That fell to the Congo very quickly, so yeah, these troops just, I mean, look at all these warrior units here. Will Scythia manage to take Yevrin before their empire falls? Unfortunately for them, they've got Yevrin down to 0 health, but they haven't got a single melee unit in, so will someone come and steal it? That would be really funny if that happens. I'm just keeping an eye on Mapushi here, because this could be one of those wars that is super dangerous. This city, really suffering from loyalty, and Mapushi, I mean, if they get the Golden Age bonus, and they start killing units in Congo's land, they could start, you know, there could be a 3-city issue in this direction. It doesn't look like that's going to be a problem, because it looks like Congo are moving on Geneva. So, yeah, the Congo might be able to expand south down in this direction. We'll see if Mapushi can get their act together. It just takes one decent sort of... It's a shame they haven't settled up this way. Isn't it, settler, you arse? What are you doing? But anyway, look at these adjacency bonuses. Oh, it's a +3, a +3... +3, so many +3s. Oh, the science in that area would be amazing. Oh, wow. Oh, scrap that. Mapushi are just like, you know what? Sod it. We're going to go and take the capital. Oh, no. Never mind. Ignore that. Just when we think we're having fun, he goes and ruins it. Don't you just hate it when your last city wants to rebel away from you? You just get to that point and you're like, what more can I do? What more can I do? Germany have knights. Ah, terrible. Interesting, the Congo now going after Germany. Now, this is what we were saying. Germany had to very quickly deal with this Scythian war. Destroy them as quickly as possible, because otherwise these perimeter cities they're in trouble. I mean, they do have 46 strength, and there are knight units here, which should be, in theory, strong enough to resist a lot of Congo troops, but Germany got to be very careful here. If Australia decide to get involved, and from the base of this army... Oh my god, an actual siege weaponry! Oh, Australia, don't tease me like this. Yeah, Germany might have a problem on their hands. So they've got to be careful here, especially because it looks like their city... And here we go, Australia declaring war on Germany. Yep. And actually 2 perimeter cities for Germany with loyalty issues. So, this could be an interesting little skirmish. And unfortunately, Scythia is out. They burned brightly, pumped a lot of horsemen out, to no avail, unfortunately. Oh my god, it's another battering ram! What the hell is happening this game? Oh, I mean, it's off now, but... Oh, exciting. And now Mapushi are after Norway. Oh, so many good things happening this game. So, scrap that, Germany have to be careful. They've actually the ones that managed to take a city from the Congo. So this German Empire is very rapidly expanding. Oh, hello, Cologne has fallen in this direction. So, you know, they win one, they lose one. Unfortunately for them, this Australian army is approaching the capital at a decent speed. And there is a significant amount of wonders in the capital. Oh wow, yeah, look at that, surrounded. Now get the battering ram up. What are you doing here? Why is the battering ram here? You just having a prayer? Just, go on. Get to the front line, your knights need you. So how much resistance do you think Norway's putting up? The answer? Not very much. Saying that though, looks like Australia is going to try and settle in Norway's land. That's brilliant. They're going to lose the city almost immediately. In fact, 5 turns, but still. Mapushi are like, yeah, thanks. That's really handy. Oh, and Germany have decided to go to war with Mapushi, I think because they took Yevren, even though they're still at war with Australia, and Australia is gutting the German Empire. Oh my god. They've just pushed this army right through the centre and has surrounded the capital, like, really effectively. I mean, they've got to do it quickly. Their knight units are not going to stand against these pike and shot very quickly. Like, Germany are beginning to tech up and they're beginning to counter this attack. So yeah, look at that, pike and shot, just one hit. So Germany, yeah, they got themselves out of the war with the Congo. They're going to move their troops over to this border and try and defend against Australia, because again, another premises city falls in Hamburg, although it looks like Germany are going to get it back pretty quickly. But Australia have got to be stopped here, because Australia are only going to go one direction, and that's up towards Germany, because they've got no one near them. I mean, well, technically they can go after... Oh, Australia's made peace with Germany. You know what, considering they were attacking the capital, I bet Australia got a big peace deal out of that. Maybe that was clever from Australia. They're pulling all their troops back as quickly as possible before the pike and shot can start destroying them. Those units are really tough, and Germany is pumping one out almost every turn. And alas, Norway is no more. Mapuche becoming a very impressive power very quickly just with the acquisition of these, 4 cities. They're going to take Melbourne pretty quickly. And will they go after these city-states? Mapuche generally has about a third of the map under their control at the moment if they want it. It's just a case of what are they going to do with it, and can Mapuche get a high-tech army like these musketmen? If those musketmen come to the front and start taking on Congo, Congo will not be able to have an answer to that. So interesting, very interesting. It's actually difficult to try and call who's winning this one. I think Congo are probably in last. Oh, except from Zambia. RIP. Sorry. But it's third place, I'd probably have to say Mapuche, although to be honest, they've got a decent army, and now that, the Netherlands, Norway is gone, if they take over these city-states, they could very quickly... Oh look, Australia have built another city for them. Oh, Australia's so kind. But who's winning at the moment out of Germany and Australia? Very difficult to call this one, and I think it just depends on how effectively Germany can... this Mapuche assault is tough. It looks like Germany might be in a golden age, which is why Mapuche are doing well here. Yeah, look at this. These raider units are just so tough. Look how many... Oh, the border gore is so real. Look how many just random Australian units are just stuck in German lands. And I don't think Australia's going to rest around. They're not going to sit around here, are they? They're going to go straight after Germany. Hamburg, Frankfurt... Yeah, oh, here we go. So Congo has declared war on Germany and Mapuche at once. So Germany and Mapuche actually seem to be... Well, no, they're at war. I was thinking, are they in some sort of weird peace deal here? But no. No, they're not. So the Congo now at war with everyone. Will Mapuche be able to get its army to the front line quick enough? I mean, there's no point in sending pikemen against muskets, Congo. It's not gonna go well for you. Yeah, we called it. Australia coming for round 2. Let's see how they do. Australia, generally speaking, are normally a very technologically advanced empire, and also, yeah, they've got frigates. So these frigates are already starting to circle Germany's coast. If they can take some of these coastal cities away from Germany, Australia are very good at coastal cities. They're going to start enveloping Germany's lands, and especially the taking of Jerusalem here. Very, very good. It gives them access to this waterway. Very, very, very good move. And yeah, Mapuche do steal Scythia's capital back. They're not going to keep it, but interesting that Germany can't resist an attack at the moment. Generally, loyalty is a big issue for them. They're going to lose this city back to the Congo soon. Maybe Germany are not in as good position as we thought they were.